Now we're going to talk about leaves, because no flower is complete without its leaves. So let's remove the molding pad, and what I have now is what I call a leaf pad. It's a little bit thinner than the molding pad, and it has more of a soft surface that the petal will actually adhere, well, not adhere to, but won't move around on you so easily. But what we're going to do now is what I call stemming and veining. And so this is done by taking your leaf, and this would be on the wrong side. Now, if you don't have a paper with a texture, like this one is very smooth on both sides, doesn't matter what you start with, but the stemming is done on the wrong side. So with the point of going from the tip to the stem, drag your leaf tool straight down, and then you get this nice defined line. Now when you flip it over, you can see that stem line is almost embossed in there. What we'll do next, this particular leaf takes veining, which I'll show you a couple leaves that only take stemming, what the difference is, and I will tell you in the directions which leaves get stemming and veining and what just gets stemming. So now I'm just pulling out, not going over top of the vein or the stemming line, but actually just coming out from that line and adding what's called veining. And those, think of those as the little support structures to your leaves that produce the chlorophyll and get the moisture out there. So I've added the stemming and veining, but when you look at it compared to this leaf, it's very flat and two-dimensional. So I'm going to go and do pinching and bending. I'm going to grab the tweezers and again pinch that stem end and push up on it, because that'll give you some dimension. But now if you want to add a little bit of character to that leaf, you can go around and just gradually and gently roll that leaf down a bit. So now you've got this naturally formed leaf that is perfect to go under your flowers and add that finished look to your project. Now what I was saying is some of the leaves, like on the daffodil or the tulip, you don't see veining. You see very distinctive stem line. So again, we'll just flip it over, and what I'm going to do is pull it down with the leaf tool, the leaf tool, and get that veining. Now when I pop up on it, I really want to bend that leaf in half, because then you get that really nice stemming. Now in case, I could go around and bend that, but then I might want to take it and put it back on my molding pad. Let's remove these petals. And using a smaller end of the stylus from the leaf tool, I'm just going to gradually give it a little bit of shaping, just so it curves down a little bit. It's a little easier to do. You can take your tweezers and go around and bend it, but if you can do it quicker, why not? So this is an example of just using the stemming. And that's it. You've got the techniques and you've got the petal pieces. Let's get started on flowers.